Well, it's Friday, May, long weekend, and I started a canoe trip, and I didn't record anything throughout the day because it was cloudy, windy. Doesn't make for a very good video. Plus, it's the same route that I did a few times already, so. But the sun finally came out, and it's not too bad. Just wish the wind would quit completely. Just making some supper. Trying out my new frying pan. Actually, got quite a bit of new stuff to try out. Oh. Having some chicken and fried potatoes. I'm going to turn this off and enjoy my supper. Haven't eaten since breakfast, so kind of hungry. Well, I had my supper. Dumped half of it on the ground. I was holding this frying pan. First time using it. It has this. I was eating out of it, and I squeezed. Now we'll do it. I was squeezed and I went like that. But they did think of that. They put that there so you can squeeze it. Now we know. Yeah, a table. About that new. That comes in handy. What? Oh. This stove. It's got your valve, and it's actually got a igniter. So you don't need a lighter, which is kind of nice. So far, used it twice. It works good. We have fire bans in this pretty much the whole province, so I can't have a fire even though I have all this nice wood here. Would help to warm up, but yeah, crawl in my tent and crawl in my sleeping bag and warm up. Well, got up this morning and yeah, it was a little chilly this last night. As you can see, there's frost on my tent. But the sun is out, which is nice. It'll be a little warmer. But it's supposed to be pretty windy again. It was a real quiet night, which is kind of unusual. Usually there's beavers or geese or duck making noise all night. Oh, the sun feels good. But I was nice and warm. Bought a new sleeping bag. And yeah, kept me nice, toasty warm. It should. It's rated for -18, so I don't think it got anywhere near that. The water bag, which is another new item. That's a Sea to Summit water bladder, or whatever you call it. Holds 10 liters of water. So. Oh, there's a mosquito on there. Interesting. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna make me some breakfast and try to get on the river before the winds start blowing too bad. Well, I've fried up my... Alright, my breakfast is ready. This time I did put the lock on my handle here. I got one scrambled egg, and one soft egg. I think it is. It looks like it is. So far I like this frying pan. It did pretty good with the eggs. It didn't really stick on. So yeah, I got 2 eggs and some homemade bacon. Farm eggs, our chickens, and some flatbread that my wife made. Everything's a little on the stiff side this morning. Fried in bacon grease. Got my coffee made. Bought this. It's a stainless steel coffee press. Woods is the brand. That's what you buy at Canadian Tire. I think the stove that I bought is also a Woods brand. I've only used the stove 3 times now, and I like it. Won't bore you with me eating. Leaving shore. Not that tree would have made some good firewood. Up off the ground, it would have been nice and dry. Fire bans kind of ruin your camping trips always. It's cool. it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and took my time. Tent dry off. So far it's not too windy. Just a slight breeze. And bonus, we got sun today. Called bank swallows. Going along the east shore, this time by Fort Carlton. Wasn't quite sure if you could go this way. There's so many sandbars, but there's a narrow channel here. It looks like a fairly decent place to have a camp. Nice big sandbar. Should be coming up to the Fort Carlton access here. The frontiermen would have used trappers. Traders, steamboat, I think, came here. It's hard to believe there was a steamboat in here. It's so shallow around this area. I've Went to shore here by Fort Carlton. It's a pretty big poles. It's like 12 inches in diameter, if not more. Should hold the canoe. Oh. Oh, yeah. Season on the river. There, you can take a screenshot and read it, because I ain't reading that all. I think it's actually a fair walk to get to the fort. I'll be turning around on the trail and probably have to pay to get in to walk down here, so. But here's another, some more history. Same thing, I don't know if it works to screenshot it and read it, but alright, get back to my canoe. Alright, pushing off. Fort Carlton. Well, lunchtime, having a shore lunch, and yeah, sausage on a flatbread, some cheese and barbecue sauce, pretty tasty. And I think I'm gonna call it the end of this trip. This is where I would camp for the night. And the weather is just getting worse. It's supposed to be cold tonight and tomorrow. It's supposed to be even windier. So yeah, I was gonna stay here the night and fish. And tomorrow, good part of tomorrow too. Since I can't have a campfire, I don't want to sit here shivering. It's no fun. So my ride, my wife can come get me tonight, so. On my way out. Once I get out of this channel, it'll be probably quite wavy. It's pretty good gusts that come up. A little shorter than what I was hoping for. There's some elk there. Probably don't show up on the camera. Two, three, four. One thing I don't like about the GoPro, you can't zoom a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like the wind quit. I was expecting big waves. They're always 90% of the time that I've gone down here, this is always windy and waves. And on a windy day, the wind stops when I come down here. That's good, but a little unexpected. Making a liar out of me. If my wife had to drive a long ways to pick me up, I would just stick it out tomorrow, but it's only an hour and 10-minute drive, so that's why I do this stretch so often. It's about 40 minutes to drop me off, to pick me up. At Wingard, yeah, it's a little more than an hour to come pick me up. And if I go past Wingard to Prince Albert, well then it's an hour to pick me up. So don't have to travel very far.